Hey guys, what's going on? So today I have another fucking collection update. But anyways, first of all, there's something I want to say. I just reached 500 subscribers, and I want to do another fucking Q&A. This is probably like the fourth one I've ever done, but fuck it. I really like doing Q&A videos, and they're pretty fun to do. So yeah, just put a question below, anything you want. They're usually pretty funny, so yeah. But anyways, so yeah, the usual shit though. I really appreciate you all subscribing and shit. So, I mean, I've been doing YouTube for, like, this February, it's gonna be 3 years, so, I don't know, like a year ago, this time I was, like, just barely over 100, so I gained a lot of subscribers in, like, the past year or so yeah, but anyways, so I really appreciate that. But anyways, getting on to the collection update, I got 3 CDs and 2 records, so yeah, I'll show the CDs first. The first one might probably be my favorite thing out of all this stuff, because this is, like, an album from a band that I've wanted some shit from for quite a while, and they're one of my favorite fucking bands. And it says Acid Bath with Pagan Terrorism Tactics. This is one of their only releases besides When the Kite String Pops, which I also need to get because that's my favorite from them. That's like their best album. I got this from Amazon, and like I just really fucking needed to get this album because this has my favorite Acid Bath song on it, which is Leave Me an Ocean. But When the Kite String Pops is their best album, definitely the one which is pretty much known for having John Wayne Gacy on the album cover. But this one's almost as good, if not quite as good. Or, I don't know. Or, it's about as good, I guess I'd say, but it's just, When the Kite String Pops, something about it is just a little better. This is still an amazing album, though. There's the album cover. I believe that's a Serial Killer. I forgot the name of the dude. But anyways, for those of you who don't know, Acid Bath is a sludge metal band, but very unique. They mix all kinds of shit in their sound. From straight up, doom metal, hardcore punk, like you would have in any sludge metal band, to elements of like death metal, grunge, country, fucking black metal, all sorts of shit mixing, and they mix it together and make it sound like very unique, but without being like super, like it's very experimental, but without sounding super weird and like what the fuck did I just listen to? But it's still pretty fucking dark. It sounds very fucking 90s as well. Like you could definitely tell this came out in 1996. Because like I said, it sounds very grungy. It reminds me a lot of like Alice in Chains, if they were like a lot heavier, more extreme. But anyways, production-wise, this is a lot less raw than When the Kite String Pops. It has pretty damn clean production, and sounds great. You got just lyrics and thank yous and a picture of the band. I fucking love Dax Riggs' vocals, both his clean vocals and his screams, but he mostly does clean vocals on this album. Fucking the guitar work from Mike Sanchez and Sammy Duet are just fucking amazing, which he later went on to be in Goat Whore, I believe. The drums from Jimmy Kyle are great, and Audie Pitre, however you pronounce his name. His backing vocals and his work on the bass is great, and also an extra disc cover. But anyways, yeah. If you're gonna check this out though, what sucks though is that fucking Rotten Records, they're kind of a shitty record label, because whenever anyone uploads Acid Bath's music to YouTube or anywhere else, like Spotify, YouTube, any kind of like streaming source like that, besides like iTunes where you have to pay to get the music, they take it down, which if you think about it, like on the surface makes sense, because it's like, okay, they're trying to, make more money because people will actually buy the album, but at the same time, it's like, there's not a lot of people out there who are willing to blind buy the album just by hearing about it. So I mean, the only time you'll be able to find Acid Bath on YouTube is like the Rotten Records uploaded like the music video for one of their songs, but it's like a really shitty quality, and that's it. And it's like all their songs sound very diverse and different anyways. But it's like, I don't know, most people want to hear what they're getting before they fucking actually buy it. So it's like, if anything, they're gonna lose money because less people are gonna know who Acid Bath are from not hearing about them on the internet. But I don't know. Yeah, Rotten Records is really weird with copyright and shit. I mean, it's understandable, but they go a little too far with it, in my opinion. But anyways, yeah, Bleed Me an Ocean, Pagan Love Song, Grave Flower. Every song here is great, and there's also like more acoustic, really folky songs on here, which there's even more of on here than on their first album. But I just keep going on and on. But I'll make an album review for this though, because I really love this. So yeah, if you can find a way to listen to it, check it the fuck out. It's amazing. So yeah, that's Acid Bath with Pagan Terrorism Tactics. Fantastic band. Alright, next up, we got one of my favorite brutal death metal albums. This is Deeds of Flesh with Trading Pieces. Fucking kick-ass album. just some of the best 90s death metal there ever was. If you're not huge into like brutal death metal, this is still worth giving a try though if you like old Suffocation or old Cannibal Corpse. This is kind of in the vein of that, just with the occasional like slam riff here and there, but it's mostly blast beats and like stuff. Very raw production, very nasty sounding. They're a 3-piece, of course, I believe they're from California, either LA or San Diego, probably LA though. I'm probably getting them confused with Discord, she's from San Diego. But anyways, this is a really good album though. If you like I said, or old Suffocation or old Cannibal Corpse, or even Cryptopsy, but just a little slower. This is great. Also, the fucking lyrics fucking rules. I hate to use the word brutal because it's kind of like a stereotype at this point, but it's like, or overused word, I guess, or cliche, but the fucking lyrics to Born Then Torn Apart. Grabbing the child by the throat, she throws it against the wall, snapping its delicate neck, but that's just the beginning. She doesn't know when to stop. Repeatedly, she punches and kicks. She killed her baby. The red fluid starts to flow, born then torn apart. Though already dead, she continues stabbing away at the infant with her bare hands. Skin and muscle are thrown about the room. Lifeless, headless, skeletal infant sitting in her hands. It's just fucked up, and it's just great. I really like the vocals from Eric and it just says it doesn't say their last name. Eric and Jacoby. It says Jacob with a Y. I don't know if that's a typo or the dude's actual name. But the higher vocals, I like how the double track vocals are with the higher vocals and the lows. Like, that's probably, Deeds of Flesh probably does that the best in death metal in my opinion, honestly. I mean, besides like Deicide, who's kind of known for that, but Deeds of Flesh does it really well and makes it sound really gross. And yeah, this is a great album though. Deeds of Flesh is definitely a very underrated death metal band. So yeah, Deeds of Flesh, Trading Pieces. Last CD, some more brutal death metal, though you could argue this is probably more death grind because the song's really short, but Mortician, Hacked Up for Barbecue. Really fucking good album. Mortician's kind of hit or miss for a lot of people because of like their songs pretty much are all the same thing, and they really use a lot of horror movie samples, which a lot of the time are even longer than the song almost. But also I really like the disc cover, but I enjoy them though. It's just fun, simple, fuck ton of blast beats, really fucking down-tuned guitars, super low vocals from same as the dude, Will Romer. So yeah, I can understand why some people don't like Mortician, because while there's not a lot of depth to their songwriting, it's mostly just fun to listen to. But yeah, the album's pretty long too, because the horror movie samples is about like 50 minutes long. But it's an album where you want to listen to the whole thing though, rather than just like one or two songs, although you will get the same experience. Like, you'll get like this experience of like knowing what each song sounds like after you listen to the first couple songs in here, but you want to listen to the whole album just to get the full experience of like, I don't know, the samples and everything and how they mix well with the songs, I guess. I don't know. Also, that album artwork is really fucking cool. But overall though, I can't really pick a single song up here that would be my favorite, but pretty fun album though. My favorite from them is Chainsaw Dismemberment though, which I need to pick up. Now onto the records. The first one is Dying Fetus with Wrong One to Fuck With. Really great album, and probably my favorite album of last year. And one of Dying Fetus's best albums, honestly. This is one of their only albums besides like Grotesque Impalement that has like gory artwork, so that's pretty fucking cool. And I like how they brought back the old logo. Not necessarily old, but they're more unreadable logo better than the bold text one. But anyways, this is a double LP, and it's a nice gatefold with all the lyrics. I'll show both of the records for the labels, because it's just black vinyl, but I like the labels. Yeah, like a dude, like, yeah. Nice, Wrong One to Fuck With. Of course, funny album title. One of the things I like about this album is it continues the style of Reign Supreme, but the production is, it still has very clean production, but it feels a lot more natural and organic. While on Reign Supreme, the drums, like the snare sounds kind of like unrealistic, I guess. I don't know if that's just me, but and the other one, you got another dude, it's like dead, and then that, and like I said, it's black vinyl. But anyways, really fun though. The grooves on here are a lot more technical than on other Dying Fetus albums. The grooves just have a little bit more, I don't know, it's more than just a chuggy riff like you get. I don't know why I can't fit this in here. It's more than just like a chuggy riff like you'd get on any other Dying Fetus album. Sometimes the grooves have like a little bit of a technical part or whatever, which is cool. I mean, they sound huge for a 3-piece already. What the fuck? Record isn't going in properly. Oh, fucking damn. But anyways, I mean, if you like Dying Fetus, I don't see any reason why you wouldn't like this album. Because it's definitely a solid. What the fuck is up with this? I'll do it later. I don't know why, for some reason, with gatefolds. I don't know. But anyways, yeah, Dying Fetus, I'm gonna fuck with. Cool album. Last one I got to show off is Entombed with Clandestine, or Clandestine, however the fuck you pronounce it. Really great album. A lot of people don't like this album because of the vocals, which I guess to an extent that's understandable because they're more like hardcore punk, kind of shouted vocals. But they're still very aggressive and have a lot of bark to them though, and so they still sound death metal, but I think that's the reason why a lot of people don't like this, but I fucking enjoy it, and it's definitely Entombed's second best behind Left Hand Path. Great artwork, by the way, from Dan Seagrave, and then Beck's cool. My favorite song here is probably either Living Dead or Chaos Breed. But I mean, production-wise, this isn't quite as polished as Left Hand Path as well. This has more of a production similar to like Dismember's, like an Ever-Flowing Stream, which I need to get that fucking album, because Dismember's the shit, but that's besides the point. Picture. Lyrics, of course, this is a Relapse FDR reissue, which I have a fuck ton of those. Black vinyl. Labels. Solid album though. It's definitely a classic album, although not everyone likes it. I find it pretty enjoyable. And now I just need to get a Wolverine Blues to have all the good and tuned material, in my opinion. I mean, people shit on that one too, but I think that one's pretty good as well, even though it is very different because they have more death and roll style. But this is pretty much a straight up Swedish death metal, just with a little bit more. The songs on here are longer than on Left Hand Path, and it's not. It still is aggressive, but it's not quite as like. There's a little bit more depth to it than that, I guess. Is difficult to explain. But yeah, and I like the vocals. But yeah, because obviously there's a vocalist change on this album. But I mean, yeah, and also there's different variants of like the logo on the different pressings of this. Like some of them have like a embossed thing, and then other ones have like a yellow one, and I got red. So yeah, that's neat. And now the Dying Fetus record closing properly. That's weird. Yeah, gatefolds are weird sometimes with double LPs. But anyways, that's besides the point. I'm really happy with everything I got in this collection update. So yeah, but like I said though, put a question down below from the Q&A and I'll do it in like a week to give you guys some time to see this video. So yeah, but that's it for this video though. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I was about to say comment, like, and subscribe, but whatever. I'll see you guys later. Bye.